Good evening, everyone. Buenas noches a todos. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Hope you fed plenty of tacos to last you for a while or for the next week, and wash it down for the finest of tequila, which I definitely should buy a bottle. My ball is slowly running low. So yeah, I definitely need to buy more. You know, it's funny. I was doing some cleaning up and some dusting off of my cantina, and I found out something interesting. Of all the liquors that I've owned, I have 12 different flavors of vodka. That's insane. I did not know I had that many in there. I was just counting. So, oh yeah, I think I have 6. Like, no, I don't have 6. I got 8. Like, okay, I don't have 8. I got 12. And then, like, that's just the brands. I got like about 3 different other bottles that I recently, well, not recently, that I fused. And yeah, it's slowly getting there. But yeah, it's quite tasty. Alright, so today's the 15th, of course. You know how that goes. It's going to be the loot haul for the first half of September. I ordered some stuff a couple of weeks ago, and it should be coming anytime this week or next week. But definitely by the end of September, we should be getting some really cool stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look. I got this box from LootCrate. The thing is that some people will ask me, like, how do you know what type of stuff will you be getting on LootCrate? And I told them, like, well, when you go to their website, they'll mention, or they'll post a theme based off the box or the category, and then it will contain the following series or franchises that is related to that theme. And there's some that I thought to myself, like, hey, this one should definitely be it. That one should definitely be it. And sadly, it never is. And if it's Loot Crate, it does have its limited edition of DX, but even with that, it's not a guarantee as well. Hey Google, set to 2. That's a little too low. Hey Google, set to 3. Oh shit. Okay, never mind then. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up this box and see what we got inside. Only 2 items came for today, or for this loot haul. Like I said, I did order some stuff along the way, but since they're not Amazon, you know, I won't get them anytime soon. So I think hopefully by a week, no later than 2 weeks, I should be having some stuff. Alright, so in this loot crate we have a bizarre box. It's kind of looks like a cereal box. Let me just show you the side of it. See? Sugar flavor. What is it called? Sugar Novas. See, that looks kind of cool. I actually eat breakfast. I actually eat a lot of breakfast. When I wake up, I fast in the morning, so I drink a lot of water. And then by the time it's break, I would eat oatmeal and with a granola bar. And then on lunch, I eat whatever I would eat, or whatever I would either bring or make from lunch for lunch. And then depends on the day. If I'm working out, say tomorrow I'm working out, so I would eat a granola bar, a power bar, like around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. So that way I have enough protein in my body to go lift weights. And then after that, I would have a post workout drink of a protein shake with some fruits and berries. So basically I have like a protein smoothie. So yeah, I've been losing a lot of weight. I actually been doing more cardio, and I am getting less flabby on the belly. So it's slowly disappearing the Shrek dad bod, and slowly getting into a bit more of a Thor. Not Fat Thor, but Thor from the first two, or before Infinity War. No, before, somewhere around Infinity War. I think that would definitely be it, because Endgame, they do take care of business, and that's where he let himself go. So, spoilers. Okay, so this is actually quite bizarre. This is actually, oh wow, ooh, okay, all right, maybe it wasn't that bad after all. All right, we got a couple of people coming by and saying hello. Dad Giro, hello there, and Alci Maribe Rolinda. Hello. I have a question for Alci Maribe. Do you speak English? Do you know English? Yeah, trust, because I saw her video. I think she was with her child, and I was trying to pick up the language that she was saying, and I was like, my God, what is it? What? So I'll definitely have to listen to it again, or maybe just read her profile and just try to translate and see what it say. Okay, so this one right here is a Looney Tunes shirt, and it's basically Bugs Bunny here. My mom has a thing for the shirts that I bring or I get from LootCrate, so I would usually just leave him there on the living room, and then she'll just snag him like a vulture, and she'll wear him with pride. I kid you not. Of all those shirts that I gave her, 9 times out of 10 she'll pick them up. There was one time that she didn't, and it was a Doom shirt, and I was like, how come you didn't put it on, Ma? And she's like, oh, it's just too scary. I'm like, come on, Mom, stop. Now in this one, this is a Yummy World plushie. Yummy World small plush blueberry pastry tart. So basically, this is how it looks like. It's a plushie, a really bizarre one. I don't know, maybe because since it's related to, I don't know, I've never heard of Yummy World at all. It would be nice if they brought snacks. I think they do have one on the, I believe in the LootCrate, they do have a theme box, if I'm correct. But they say all these cool, tasty Asian delicacies like candy and bread and all that. And I went to, when I went to Anime Dallas last year, I wanted to try some snacks. So I went with Misty's daughter, the oldest daughter, and we were wandering around the dealer's room because she wanted to go to a My Hero Academia panel. And of course, since she's not, since it's not good to kind of wander around by yourself, she asked me like, hey, you want to tag along with me? I'm like, yeah, just make sure you ask your mommy before we head out, because otherwise she'll freak out. She'll probably run me over. She doesn't live far from me, so trust me, I think she could run me over. Bo Gotti, hi there, how you doing? So, like I was saying, so we went to this dealer's room, right? And we got this melon bread. Oh my God, the melon bread was delicious. And I bought her one, and I bought 2 for myself, 1 for me, and then I gave 1 to a date that we went out. What up, dude? The ceiling. Hold on, so let me show you what's on the ceiling. It is, well, it's blank at the moment, but if I turn around here, yeah, you got some flyers, some pterosaurs flying around. So, what was I about to say? So I gave the melon bread to my date, and she enjoyed it. She split it in half with her son. So yeah, I'm glad that she enjoyed it. Or that's what she said. So, but yeah, this is not edible. Don't eat it. Okay, so the next one is some socks, some Loopwear socks, And oh, look at that! This is also from Looney Tunes. See, this is the first time in a while since I ever got anything that big from. And Lucille, can't forget Lucille. Actually, Lucille's hanging right there. Let me show you. Let me turn around here, as you can see. Uh, there's Lucille right there being hanged. And there's the John Hammond staff, or cane. And there is my small cantina. So, yeah, she's there. She's waiting to go to the next convention, which hopefully is next month. I'm going to Cowtown Comic Con, which is at Hearst. So, I'm gonna try to send you the invite, Bo. So you can stop by and check it out. Bring your wife. I would love to meet your wife in person. Okay, so craps. It's a 2-day event. Looks like a mooncake. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but it's more like a Pop-Tart. A really weird and bizarre Pop-Tart. Now, it would be cool if it had googly eyes. That would be something. I don't know. I do have a coworker of mine who just had a baby son. So, a little something for the kid, maybe. So, I don't know. I'm not. You know what? I have 2 dogs that would definitely tear this shit up. So yeah, this one's going to the dogs. Definitely going to the dogs. Okay, so let's go ahead and carefully cut this one off. Now, I don't really wear much Looney Tunes attire. Not sure why. It's just not my thing. Actually, to be honest, it's been a while since I wear a lot of... when I was in my 20s and early 30s, I used to wear a lot of pop culture stuff, like comic books and yeah, basically mostly comic books and video game shirts. But now I've been wearing a lot more like Hawaiian shirts and formal shirts and Jurassic Park shirts. So yeah, but I used to remember during the 90s. Oh my god, especially when they did that mix of treads with Space Jam. Oh my god, I kid you not. When Space Jam hit theaters, everyone Looney Tunes left and right. It was insane. There was a girl that I liked, was Yesenia, and she wore this kind of a burgundy and maroon sweater, and it had, you know, gangster hood versions of Taz and Bugs Bunny, which looked kind of cool because I came from California, and then where I was living at, it was kind of had that kind of hoodish atmosphere. So she looked cute for how she looked like. Of course, I was in the 6th or 7th grade, so it's been a while. It has been a while. So this is basically the pair of socks that I got. I forgot what was this character's name, but I know that it's supposed to be some sort of a servant or a monster. Still wear comics and video games. I had some wicked Looney Tunes shirts between 7th and 9th grade. See, that's why it was so cool. Now Mortimer, I think so. Yeah, because this is the henchman of that short, bald, green scientist. I know that because I saw that I saw that episode like 5 or 6 times. I'm not joking. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I might give it to my sister, but my sister has small feet, so I think this one might reach to like maybe all the way to her knees. I don't know. Okay, so we got a pin. Let me see. Space Jam was running wild at that point. Yes, you know, it's funny. When I was walking to school, our school times was different because we would start late, around mid-September, like maybe a week after Labor Day, and then we will end between either the mid of June or the end of June. And I remember, I think in that time we left mid-June for school, and during summertime they would already have this promo posters with the silhouettes of the characters, and one of them was Bugs being really, kind of like a maestro, or the conductor of a orchestra. And then there was these other characters. Of course, there were the Monstars, but they had its own names, and it was being placed here and there. Almost every other store, there will be a promo poster of Space Jam, and it will be announced or be released on November, if I'm correct. I know it's in the fall, but of course, by the time that movie came out, we were already in Texas, slowly building up. It was a really, for the first 2 or 3 years, it was really, really tough for me. That's for a different story. Another day for another time. So the pin is a bit of a silly one. It's just simply a flag with a bowl for a skull with spoons. Yeah, I wear pins when I host my panels, especially the trivia ones. For Anime Dallas, I had Blue, the raptor from Jurassic World, as my pin. I had her right here. And I remember that I had some other cosplay colleagues of mine coming by. I think it was Faith who came by, and she said, "Oh, that's cool. You have a baby raptor. Can I pet it?" Like, all right. So I'm just like, sticking my chest out, and she was like, it was silly, but it was funny. Don't ask me. The soundtrack was in Escape was an afterthought. Sweet pin, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's funny when you watch the behind the scenes of Space Jam. The most interesting thing about that movie, it was that it was like you said, Bo, is simply an afterthought. It was just simply like a 90-minute commercial, because during the 90s, what was the hottest thing? What was the hottest athlete in basketball was Michael Jordan, and of course in that time Looney Tunes was getting into their mix, so they were doing this mesh of having these two characters, or these two worlds colliding. So say what you like, I enjoy it, and I heard when they were planning to release it in theaters as a retro film, I'm like, I gotta go watch it because I've never seen it in theaters. So yeah, I would love to watch Space Jam again. Yeah. Someone asked me, like, hey, do you think Lola is cute? I'm like, well, to be a rabbit, yeah, she's cute, but of course there was already a rabbit that already won my heart, and that was Jessica Rabbit. So and she's human, so yeah. And now here's the big one, which actually threw me off completely. And this is a Spiderman cereal bowl. I actually have a couple of cereal bowls. Freaking McDonald's ads. Yes. Oh my god, don't get me started on McDonald's. So, obviously when we were all little, we all had a thing for McDonald's. Don't lie, everyone had a thing for it. You make her laugh, she's all yours. Thank you, I appreciate that. So, I always wanted to date a redhead, so I appreciate that, thank you. So, I remember that I went to McDonald's, went with my brothers, and we went with my Aunt Susana, if I'm correct, from Palmdale. This was when we were still living in California. And we went to McDonald's and we got this Happy Meals. And we had, and Michael Jordan had this promo. And for some reason he was in different, like his face was there on different spot, like inflatable balls, like a beach ball, sort of, yeah, like a beach ball, inflatable balls, if that's what you want to say. And it came with a soccer ball. A soccer ball threw me off because this guy was basketball, but I'm like, okay. So then he had a basketball inflatable and football. It was weird. It was bizarre as to why Michael Jordan was around the sports, since his specialty was basketball. But yeah, yeah, that was a bit bizarre. Yeah, the only thing I'll tell you this is what I recently got from McDonald's. If you give me a minute. Okay, so in case if you didn't know, especially in the back, I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. And when I found out that Camp Cretaceous was being promoted from McDonald's, I actually had to get it. I had to get it. It was telling me, go buy it, Josh. Go buy it, Josh. So, yeah, and I was the fortunate ones that got a cool toy with it. It was a baby Bumpy that you could waggle. Yeah. And a really cool ball and a really cool egg. It's really squeezable. You don't have to apply that much pressure. It's like it's like squeezing a tomato. It's like soft. See, there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, I have some friends who work at McDonald's, so I have connections. So no, this one I actually bought. I actually went to McDonald's and I bought it. But I have connections with some friends who work at McDonald's. So I'm like, hey, if you could hook me up with these, maybe that would be badass. What the cockadookey? Yeah, the MJ Toss. The MJ Toys. I'm sorry. Yeah, because it said toes. Tous. So like toes. Like, well, that would be bizarre if I actually got Michael Jordan's toes. Trust me, I'm putting those on the freezer, on eBay, $80 million. Hey, with that, I don't know, I think I could probably buy it Netflix. Especially with how much money they've been dropping. So let's go take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got here. Oh, is that it? Okay, so it's basically a plastic bowl. And has like a chibi Spider-Man. And then has the name Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Okay, hand wash only. Yeah, definitely. I had a feeling when I saw that. Do not microwave. See, you guys listen to that? Do not microwave this. You're gonna mess up your bowl. And the interior, it's basically a spider web. So maybe some stock on Netflix. That could definitely it. I mean, we need to hand painted. Well, I think so. No, I don't think it's probably hand painted. But I think just simply the thing is when you put certain things on a microwave, it kind of like burns or melts the paint. So that's why. Yeah, I have some stuff here that I would love to have like hey, I would love to put this cool mug of coffee inside. But I have to, well, I have my own coffee maker right there, so I could just put it right there and that's it. But I don't know, I wouldn't know what to put on the mug of coffee or a mug. Everything now, like I have bowls, so I don't know, I probably might keep this one. Maybe one day I might cosplay as Spider-Man while eating a bowl of cereal. That'd definitely be a thing. I do have on my Netflix, not my Netflix, on my Amazon card, I do have a Spider-Man costume that I'm planning to buy. Maybe this weekend I might get it. Maybe because because now like I said, they're doing these conventions, and like I said, Countdown Comic Con is next month, and then the following month is Anime Dallas. So I sent some panels, so hopefully I get something going. But December, I really take it easy on December. I was thinking the original plan was to go December. I mean, this was pre-Rona time. I was thinking like, hey, if December goes well, I'm gonna go travel to Florida and go to Holiday Matsuri and actually do some panels, because I had some panels planned for last year, but there was some sort of misunderstanding. I didn't read the rules carefully, that just because you invite yourself to the panel or to the convention doesn't mean that you'll get all the benefits like free lodging and free flights and all that. That's what I thought. But no. They had to invite you. They had to call me. You know, like, oh, hey, Josh, you want to come along? Like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? And you're paying the lodge, you're paying the flights. But if you invite yourself in, then you have to go ahead and pay everything out of your pocket, in which at that time I lacked. Yes, oops. Which I lacked at that time. Now I have a secret stash. I'm saving. I have enough money to have a decent party at Holiday Matsuri, but now we're in the post-run. We're now in the Rona effect. So I could travel to a certain degree around, but I'm still hesitant of traveling, because now you could actually travel really cheap. But still, I'm like, I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to go there and have a good time. So I don't know. I probably might have to sit this one out. But I know there's some other conventions going on in Florida. I actually have a cosplay colleague that lives in Florida, so I just gotta let her know, and then we'll sort things out. You know, if she helps me out, I'll, you know, do my part. You know, I'll probably pay her food or her drinks. I don't know, I probably might bring a bottle or two. See how that goes. Free drinks. You can't beat a free drink. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. Now here, like I said, there's this box, and it turns into a cereal box. So let's go ahead and tuck fold. I do miss the moments I had with my sister, that she would try to do these boxes, and she did a great job with one of them, but she also destroyed one of them. I think it was the one with Destiny's Ghost character. Now, I'm not really familiar with Destiny. I know it's a really entertaining game, but for me, you really have to convince me big time. Vodka soda. Vodka soda. Why does it sound so familiar? No, seriously, why does that sound so familiar? No, because there's been some people who've been telling me about this, like, I wouldn't say cheap, but like easy to make drinks. And for me, I usually like to be a bit fancy. I know I lift my pinky while I'm mixing drinks. So I don't know, maybe vodka soda, maybe I'm gonna Google that. Thank you, Bo. I'll definitely check it out now. Yeah. But yeah, about Netflix, we definitely need to talk about a certain movie. Wife likes him, so make use of that. Oh, definitely. You know what? If we ever do bump into Cowtown Comic Con, you know, we could do a double date. You know, I'll bring a lady friend with me, and we'll go ahead and, since it's at Hearst, you know, we could bullshit around that area. See how that goes. And along the way, I'll bring some drinks, and I'll practice. Okay, so this is how the box looks like. It's fully assembled. It looks kind of cool. Of course, the damage right here, there's a crease right here. And you get a little cool maze to play around when you get bored. So I guess that's pretty much it. Like this. Oh no, I still got one more thing. Okay, so what do you guys think this is? Don't say it's that, because it's not. I'm not going to go do a loot haul with something like this spicy going on in front of this. No. You know, it's funny. I was I was watching some old episodes of The Man Show. Not the one with Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel, but the one with Joe Rogan and Doug. Oh my God, what was it? Doug Stonewall or Doug Stonehall or something like that. Ball gag. I don't think, maybe inflatable ball gag, but trust me, this thing is flat. I don't think no ball gag is going to be that small. Stanhope, thank you. Doug Stanhope, yeah. So one of the sketches, Doug's mom, or so they say she is, she will review spicy movies. So she'll say, this movie stars with such actor and actresses, and she'll give a synopsis, and then she'll give her, they'll give a brief summary of the movie. And she'll say, well, I like these, but I don't like the following. So it was funny, to see that, because, I mean, how often does a parent come by and say, hey, I'll definitely do that, son, just for you? No, trust me, I mean, my mom hates it. So, what do you think I got here? What do you think? I would say video game. So, for the ones who aren't familiar, today, when it comes to football or simulation football, when you think of a game, what football game do you have in mind when football simulation? You would think it's Madden. But the thing is that I kind of grew out of Madden, and I found Madden really, really boring. I really do, and very frustrating, because every year they tend to add stuff that doesn't really need to, but it removes a good chunk. And for me, it was really tiresome, because every year I would have to spend $60 just to get used to a game for about a year, and then once a new game comes out, I spend another $60 to get a lesser experience. So I think by Madden 2005 or 6, I basically quit. I quit Madden. I quit like a package. It got really dull and boring. So now there's been a lot of people that have been talking about. Same here with WWE and Guitar Hero. That we need to talk about. We need to talk about WWE. I do miss those moments too. Now, in case if you guys don't know, I'm a content creator. I have my own YouTube channel and a Twitch, but I do more YouTube than Twitch. They've been talking a lot about Madden 2021 or Madden 21, and it is bad. It is really, really bad for $60. And I remember the good old days in which before NFL and EA made that contract deal, the NFL had options to have any studio to work on one, the title, and this one happens to be ESPN NFL 2K5. This is actually, they said this is perhaps the best one they have, and this one came out back in 2004. So, yes, for the PS2, in case you didn't see, and comes with this game disc as well. So I bought this one for about less than $13, and the thing is that it's not that cheap compared where it was originally priced. I kid you not, when this game came out fresh back in 2004, this one was $20 brand new with everything on it. However, Madden, it was $50 at that time and didn't show that much stuff. So this one would outsold Madden big time because of its price. So one thing led to another between EA and the NFL. I think it was Paul Tagliabue at that time. Yeah, $20, no joke. Definitely, when you have a chance, definitely Google it of how much it used to cost back then. But yes, this one, brand spanking new, $20, and that kicks so much ass. So, to make it short and interesting, NFL and to make a exclusive deal between the both, so that way there's no other way how the NFL, how man would come in short. So they said, like, all right, you know what? We're gonna give you the franchise. We're gonna give you the cool keys. You know, we're gonna give you the keys to this cool house, but make sure that you give us a lot of money. And that's how it was for a while. And the closest thing we ever had between 2005 or 2006, no, 2005, I'm sorry. So from 2005 till now, the closest thing we ever had of a football game would be All Pro Football 2008, which had the likeliness of classic football characters like John Elway, Dan Marino, I believe Troy Aikman, and Joe Montana. That was like a slide they could do that because it didn't involve with the NFL. When you're doing a game for a football or for the NFL, you're going for its current roster, whatever they have right there at that moment. But like anything in the past or another association, that's a completely different category. So that's where the developer would say, we can't have Madden, but we'll make our own Madden. And All Pro Football 2008 was the closest thing we had. It's an okay game. I haven't played it yet, but I definitely should. So yeah, I am planning to play this game. I do have a PS3 that has backwards compatible, but to play it safe, I am definitely going to buy a PS2 console because I have one. And I gave it to my sister as a gift, and then my sister gave it to her best friend, which I'm not sure if she has returned the PS2 or not, but it's probably in the trash or in the kitty litter. I don't know. A moment of silence for my PS2. So that's pretty much it. But yes, definitely try this game out. It's a really fun game. So I guess that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, like I said, not much then came for this haul, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully the next one, which is in the end of September, I should have a bigger haul to get stuff. So definitely stay tuned and follow. And let me see one last comment before I leave. One thing led to another means they started having relations. More likely, I don't know, maybe it's they both like to play each other. You know, it would not surprise me. I am not joking. I am currently playing South Park: The Stick of Truth on my YouTube channel, and it wouldn't surprise me if these two would do. The NFL and EA would actually do that. The same thing with Star Wars. You know, it's funny, I haven't even done a review yet for The Rise of Skywalker, and I think I should. It has been, like, there's so much stuff I had to get out of my system. And the thing is that I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I admire, I respect the mythos of Star Wars, but, oh my god, just imagine if something that big were to crumble, what other stuff can it crumble to? And I would get pissed, beyond pissed, if someone touches my baby like that. Ooh, boy. Ooh, no. See what I say? It's like crack. Enjoying it. Yes. And yes, I shall. Yeah, I've already beat the game. If you definitely want to check out my past videos of my channel, I do have the Fractured Butthole in its entirety, so definitely check it out. I'm doing the Stick of Truth because I had left the game half-ass. I like halfway played because there's a scene that I wasn't really comfortable and I kept on dying a lot. And I was like this close to rage quit. And in case you didn't know, these controllers do not come cheap. I am not joking. These ones are basically a game of itself. Very, very expensive. That's why if I die a lot, I just press pause, I walk away, probably get my bike, drive it around, ride it around, probably get my dogs, play with my dogs for about a good 30 minutes, and then come back. And if I die again, I just call it a night. Half-ass, gotta go in a whole ass, asshole. I mean, I wouldn't say half-assed, it's more like halfway. I don't think... Is there a game, have I ever been half-assed? Have I? I understand maybe work, but I don't know if you could ever go half-assed at a game. On the game? Is there a possibility to go half-assed on the game? Well, maybe of a sports, definitely, or a fighting game. I get you. I hated the AI Gore fight. The Al Gore fight. You know, actually, to be honest, the Al Gore fight wasn't that bad for me. It was actually quite simple. You just gotta give him enough elements. Like, I gave him bleeding effect, fire, freeze. You gotta really use your elementals against this guy because he does have a lot of life. And you gotta let the elementals do its job. So, that's what I did, and I whooped his ass with these. It was, for me, the really frustrating part of that game is when you go to the on Planned Parenthood. That's the part where I got really upset because, first of all, I'm pro-life, and second, the mini game is terrible, so I had to go through this procedure over and over again without a checkpoint. So if you fail in the third part, you have to try again on the first, and you gotta keep doing it until you get it right. And like I said, seeing those tools being played around, it got me really queasy, and I kept dying. And like I said, these controllers are very expensive, so a lot of Goosefraba and Wooza and Serenity Now. Yeah, I pulled it through, so that's why I want to finish up this game and then go for the next game, which would probably be Castlevania. I actually bought Castlevania the Saga, the original Saga, for 10-15 bucks. So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that because it's getting close to that month of October, and I really like to play zombie and horror games. You can't appreciate South Park if you can't laugh at awkward topics. Yes, there are some parts that, oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing on that when I was doing the live stream. You can't, you have to laugh. It's like being part of an episode of South Park. And I just loved it. I love the Fractured Butthole a lot more because of the Stick of Truth plays a lot more of a sword and sorcery element, like Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings. But the Fractured Butthole plays more of the superhero gimmick. So if you're still into Marvel and DC on all the other superhero genres, that's your cup of tea. And for me, after watching Endgame for the second time, I was like, yeah, it was good, but I wish this character should have died instead of that character. And we'll talk about that in another video. Alright, so that is it. I think that's it. I am 100% sure that is it for tonight. So I'd like to thank the following before I leave. I'd like to thank Dead Jiro. Thank you so much. To Alci Marebe Rolinda. Rulinda, thank you so much. And Bogatti, as always, thanks so much for stopping by and having a great chat with me. I truly appreciate that. I will definitely send you the invite, and we'll take it from there. We'll see how it goes. If you can, that's great. If not, you know, we still got we still got the rest of the year, and then we got next year. So don't sweat it if you can't make it. So that's pretty much it. So you guys have a great night. Take it easy. You drink your tequilas, and I'll see you guys next time.